I think American music wouldn't be what it is were it not for black music. That really, for me, and I think for most of my contemporaries, is the one element that really informs us, the sense of beat, the sense of joy, the sense of expression, and the way it reflects our way of being as Americans. If you look at the history of 20th century classical music, you sort of see a bifurcation of, styles. There were composers that continued to maintain a pulse, certainly Stravinsky, and I think part of that was that he lived in the United States. If you listen, for example, to the symphony in three movements, there's this just driving energy that feels very American. But then there was a whole other genre of American music, of European music as well, that destroyed pulse. You could have an argument with somebody like Elliott Carter, who would say, well, of course there's pulse in my music, but it's so fractured that it's not the sort of thing that makes you want to groove. And, the groove, the pulse, the movement, the sense of motion, it's very choreographic. It's the sort of thing that makes you want to dance. That, I think, is the absolute essential characteristic of American music. And that is why I have such enormous admiration for the groundbreaking works by Steve Reich and Philip Glass, because they too turned their back on this very prestigious modernist style and said, in effect, it doesn't work if it doesn't groove.